Today we will be learning Chapter 7.4, Lengths of Curves. Finding the length of curve. The formula that they give us for a smooth curve is L is equal to the integral from a to b of the square root 1 plus the derivative dy over dx squared dx. Okay, so this is the formula for a smooth curve. Alrighty. Now, let's jump right into it and use the formula. Example 1. Y is equal to 4 root 2 over 3 x to the 3 over 2 minus 1 for the endpoints 0 less than or equal to x, which is less than or equal to 1. Okay? So, first step is determining the derivative. So, we do the coefficient 4 root 2 over 3 times the exponent 3 over 2 x and then minus 1, so 1/2. Okay, and then we can simplify that, cross the 3's out, and then the 2 will make the 4 a 2, so that would be 2 root 2 x to the 1/2. Alrighty, so our dy dx is right here. Alright, so what we've got to do now, let's scroll down, remembering our formula. Let's get a new color here. Let's do purple. Now, L is equal to the integral of 0 to 1 of now 1 plus, let's get the derivative in here. There we go, squared back to purple dx. Now let's simplify this a little bit. We're gonna stay purple. The integral of 0 to 1. Oh, and at this point here, you could just plug it into your Math 9. So technically we don't have to keep going, but we will. So 1 plus 2 squared is 4. Root 2 squared is 2, so 4 times 2. And then x to the half squared, which would be multiplicative. 1/2 times 2 is 1, so that's just x. So, again, simplify. 1, 0, square root 1 plus 8x dx. Let's get rid of that. Make it a little bit neater. Alright. Again, we have to get rid of the square root because radicals are never fun. Let's change this up to pink. The integral, get rid of that, that's a terrible integral. The integral of 0 to 1 of 1 plus x, 8x, sorry. We know that the square root is the 1/2 power, so we can just do that. Continuing on, we now have to get rid of this 1/2 and continue on our function. So the 1/2, taking the antiderivative, would add 1 to the exponent, so 3 over 2, and we would multiply it by our new exponent and the derivative of the inside, which would be 8. So divided by 8 is also multiplying by 1/8. And we can do that. now let's simplify this. 3/2 times 1/8 would be, let's change this to 1/12. 1 plus 8, and let's also plug in. So 1, 3/2 minus 1/12, 1 plus 8 to the 0, 3/2, and 8 times 0 is 0, 1 plus 0 is 1, 1 to the 3/2 is just 1, 1/12 times 1 is 1/12, so minus 1/12. 1 plus 8 is 9, 9 to the 3/2 is 27, so 1/12 times 27 over 1 would be 27/12 minus 1/12. That will give us our final answer. Let's do blue as 26/12, which can be reduced to 13/6 units. So our section of the curve from 0 to 1 is 13/6 units long. This concludes the video, and I hope you enjoyed.